Many people use the words bison and buffalo for the same animal, but they're actually quite different. These two impressive creatures have captured human imagination for centuries, yet their true identities are often misunderstood. The confusion isn't just a matter of names. It's a story that spans continents, cultures, and centuries of history. They're cousins, not twins, living on separate continents with unique features. The American bison roams the vast grasslands of North America, while the true buffalo, like the African Cape buffalo and the Asian water buffalo, inhabit the wild savannas and marshy wetlands of Africa and Asia. Each has evolved to thrive in its own environment, developing distinct traits that set them apart. The confusion began when early European settlers in North America saw bison and called them buffalo, a name that stuck in songs and stories. The word buffalo became woven into the fabric of American folklore, from the famous Buffalo Bill to the iconic Home on the Range, but the animals they were singing about were actually bison, not true buffalo. Even today the names are mixed up, but scientifically, there's a clear distinction. Bison and buffalo belong to the same family, but they're different species with unique characteristics. Scientists use physical features, DNA, and even behavior to tell them apart. Understanding this history helps explain the mix-up. It's a fascinating example of how language and culture can shape our view of the natural world, sometimes blurring the lines between fact and legend. In this video, we'll dive into the worlds of both bison and true buffalo. We'll travel across continents and through time to uncover the real stories behind these animals. We'll compare their bodies, explore their habitats, and discover what makes each one unique. From the bison's massive shoulder hump and thick woolly coat to the buffalo's powerful horns and sturdy build, every detail tells a story. By the end, you'll be able to spot the difference like a wildlife detective. You'll know what clues to look for, whether you're on a safari, visiting a national park, or just watching a nature documentary. Is it a bison with its shaggy coat and big hump, or a buffalo with smooth hide and sweeping horns? These features aren't just for show. They help each animal survive in its own unique way. Let's uncover the clues nature has left for us. Every track, horn, and tuft of fur is a piece of the puzzle. Get ready to become an expert at telling these two magnificent creatures apart. With a little knowledge, you'll see the world of bovines in a whole new light. We'll journey from the plains of North America to the savannas of Africa and marshes of Asia. Each landscape holds its own secrets and stories about these animals. Along the way, you'll learn how each animal survives and thrives in its own environment. From harsh winters to steamy wetlands, bison and buffalo have adapted in remarkable ways. Let's start our adventure and meet the real bison and the real buffalo. It's time to separate myth from reality and discover the truth behind these legendary animals. The mystery is about to be solved. Join us as we unravel the tale of two of the world's most iconic and misunderstood creatures. The most obvious difference between a bison and other large cow-like animals is the bison's massive shoulder hump. This isn't just a lump of fat, it's a huge mound of muscle built for power and endurance. The hump is so prominent that it gives the bison its unmistakable silhouette, making it easy to spot even from a distance. This powerful hump allows bison to use their heads like living snowplows. In the harsh winters of North America, bison swing their massive heads from side to side, clearing away deep snow to uncover the grasses hidden beneath. This adaptation is crucial for their survival, letting them find food when other animals might go hungry. Their heads are not only large and broad, but also carried low to the ground, making it easier to push through snow and tough prairie grasses. The thick shaggy coat that covers their heads and shoulders acts like a natural blanket, protecting them from freezing winds and biting cold. This combination of muscle and fur gives bison a top-heavy, powerful look, almost like a four-legged tank. Their front end is so bulky and muscular that it seems to dwarf their hindquarters. The highest point on a bison's body is always the hump, with the back sloping sharply downward toward the hindquarters. This unique profile is a key feature of the species. In contrast, true buffalo, like the water buffalo of Asia or the Cape buffalo of Africa, have no shoulder hump at all. Their backs are much flatter and their bodies are more evenly proportioned from front to back. Buffalo look more streamlined and balanced with a body shape that's almost rectangular. Bison, on the other hand, are unmistakably front-heavy, with that signature hump dominating their profile. So if you ever see a big, cow-like animal with a huge shoulder hump, especially in North America, you can be almost certain you're looking at a bison. This single feature, the shoulder hump, is one of the easiest and most reliable ways to tell bison and buffalo apart, even at a glance. Bison are built for strength and endurance, perfectly adapted to survive the freezing temperatures and deep snows of North American winters. Their bodies are designed to handle the toughest conditions nature can throw at them. Buffalo, on the other hand, are adapted for warmer climates, thriving in the wetlands and savannas of Africa and Asia, where snow is never a concern. So remember, if you see a hump, you're looking at a bison. No hump? That's a buffalo. This is your first and most important clue in telling these two incredible animals apart. Horns are another way to tell bison and buffalo apart. Bison have short, sharp horns that curve upward and inward, practical but not dramatic. True buffalo, like the African Cape buffalo, have large, sweeping horns with a thick base called a boss. Water buffalo horns are even longer, curving back in a wide crescent. Another clue, the beard. American bison sport a thick, shaggy beard, especially on males. This beard is part of their winter coat and adds to their rugged look. True buffalo have smooth chins and necks, no beard at all. So if you spot a beard, you're looking at a bison. No beard? It's a buffalo. Combine this with the hump and horn shape, and you'll never mix them up again. Bison short horns, big beard, big hump. Buffalo long horns, no beard, no hump. These features make identification easy. Next time you see one, check the horns and the chin. The bison's coat is thick and shaggy, especially on the head, shoulders, and front legs. It's like a heavy winter jacket, with a coarse outer layer and a soft undercoat for insulation. In spring, bison shed this coat in clumps, revealing a shorter summer coat. The front half is much shaggier than the back, giving a two-toned look. This adaptation helps bison survive freezing North American winters. In contrast, true buffalo have thin, sparse coats. African Cape buffalo have coarse, dark hair, sometimes so thin you can see their skin. Asian water buffalo also have sparse hair and spend time in water to stay cool. A thick, shaggy coat would be a disadvantage for them. So, shaggy coat means bison, thin coat means buffalo. It's a simple rule for quick identification. Bison and buffalo live on different continents and never meet in the wild. Bison are the kings of North America, once roaming the Great Plains in massive herds. Today they mostly live in protected areas like Yellowstone National Park. There's also the European bison, or wisent, living in Eastern European forests. American bison thrive on grasslands, while European bison prefer woodlands. True buffalo are native to Africa and Asia. The Cape buffalo lives in African savannas and forests, always near water. They're famous for their unpredictable nature and are part of Africa's Big Five. Asian water buffalo inhabit wetlands and river valleys in South and Southeast Asia. Wild water buffalo are endangered, but domesticated ones are vital for agriculture. They love water, spending much of their day submerged to escape the heat, so North America and Europe mean bison territory. Africa and Asia mean buffalo country. Geography is another big clue. Bison are social, living in herds centered around females and their young. Bulls usually live alone or in small groups, joining the herd during mating season. Herds provide safety, many eyes spot danger, and adults protect calves by forming a ring. Social bonds are strong, especially among females. Cape buffalo herds are even larger, sometimes thousands strong. Older bulls may become solitary and are known for their aggression. The herd's main defense is unity. When attacked, they'll charge predators together. Cape buffalo have even been known to chase off lions. Both species rely on group strength, but buffalo herds are especially formidable. Social life is key to their survival. Bison rely on speed and endurance to escape danger, running up to 40 miles per hour. They're agile and can swim across rivers, usually choosing to flee but fighting fiercely if cornered. Bulls battle each other during mating season, crashing heads to establish dominance. Generally, bison are less aggressive toward humans if left alone. Cape buffalo, however, are among Africa's most dangerous animals. Their instinct is to fight, not flee. Herds will mob predators like lions. They're responsible for more hunter deaths in Africa than any other large animal. Cape buffalo are unpredictable, confrontational, and even hold grudges. Wounded buffalo have been known to ambush hunters. Their defense is a powerful offense. Bison demand respect. Cape buffalo command fear. Instincts set them apart as much as appearance. To really understand the difference, look at their scientific classification. Both are in the Bovidae family, but bison belong to the genus Bison. There are two living species, American bison and European bison. Their closest relatives are actually domestic cattle, not true buffalo. True buffalo belong to two genera Synchorus, Cape buffalo, and Bubulus, water buffalo. Cape and water buffalo are closer to each other than to bison. These evolutionary lines split millions of years ago. Think of them as distant cousins on the family tree. Bison and cattle are close. Cape and water buffalo are close. But bison and buffalo are separated by a long evolutionary journey. This explains their physical and behavioral differences. Science makes the distinction clear. Now you know, the names bison and buffalo are often mixed up, but they're truly different animals. The confusion goes back centuries, with early explorers and settlers using the word buffalo for the American bison, even though true buffalo live in Africa and Asia. Today it's easy to see why people still get them confused, but with a closer look, the differences are striking. Let's recap. Bison have a massive shoulder hump, a low-slung head, a long shaggy beard, short curved horns, and a thick woolly coat that helps them survive freezing winters. Their powerful build and dense fur make them perfectly suited for harsh climates, and their appearance is unmistakable once you know what to look for. Buffalo, on the other hand, have no shoulder hump at all. Their heads sit higher, they lack a beard, and their horns are long and sweeping, sometimes spanning over a meter. Their coats are much thinner, adapted for the heat of the African savanna or the wetlands of Asia. Bison are built for cold North American and European climates, often choosing to run from danger. They can plow through deep snow and withstand icy winds, making them true icons of the wild prairies and forests. Buffalo thrive in hot African and Asian environments, famous for their aggressive herd defense. They're known to stand their ground against predators, and their social bonds help them survive in challenging habitats. These differences are clear in both looks and behavior. From their horns to their coats and even how they react to threats, bison and buffalo are unique in their own right. Next time you hear buffalo in an American context, you'll know it's really a bison. Yellowstone's herds, for example, are all bison, not buffalo. Share your new knowledge and help others spot the difference. It's a fun fact to pass along on your next nature walk or wildlife adventure. Respecting the right names honors these amazing animals and their unique stories. Each species has its own place in history, culture, and the natural world. From the sweeping American plains to the sun-drenched African savannas, each animal is a survivor in its own way, shaped by its environment and history. Now you're an expert, ready to tell bison from buffalo at a glance, whether you're on safari at a national park or just watching a nature documentary. Thanks for joining this journey of discovery. Your curiosity helps keep the wild world alive and appreciated. Keep exploring the wild wonders of our planet. There's always more to learn, and countless amazing creatures waiting to be discovered.